Yes, guys, and welcome from me. This is Championship Manager 0102, the Game On Challenge, Part 90. Now, this is going to be really, really brief because what I'm going to do is I'm going to crop about 4 minutes of yesterday's 2-hour stream that we had on this bad boy. Cast your mind back now then. I am AC Milan, Matt is Liverpool. We've kicked off season 104. You can see the date in the corner right there, can't you? You can see it right there. We had a stream yesterday, and it lasted, as you can see there, 2 hours and 6 minutes. And then something bizarre happened. Something really bizarre happened. We were deep in conversation. We were talking about third-party programs, CM Scout, GPF Finder. We were talking about a sacking club, who's had sackings and stuff like that. We were talking about all sorts of stuff because obviously there was a lot of interaction from people, onlookers, you know. Then something fucking bizarre happened at around 1 hour 25 minutes. Let's just speed this up. That being said, and something dawned on me a few weeks ago. Going to CM Scout on a solo game and writing players down, just hypothetically, I don't agree with having it going simultaneously with your game. Do you know what I mean? So if you were to fire up a save, if you were to just go to, I mean, CM Scout, editor, I don't think the AI is sophisticated enough for that. So, I've chopped it now just so you can see where we're up to. We're talking about CM Scout. Before I go any further, if you want to listen to the whole stream, it is on the channel, but it'll be under the Lives tab, okay? So we've talked about CM Scout, we've talked about the GPF programme, and we've talked about sackings. Gary Johnson was watching, and we were sort of having a discussion, really, on perspectives. So I'm going to fast forward this a little bit, by 5-10 seconds. In the sense of, it's no different than starting a new game in the ODB and me writing in Mark Kerr, because I know he'll be a good player. So, in reality, I'm showing a bit of double standards here. I actually don't see anything as wrong with it. I don't agree with it being used simultaneously. So, Matt is away to Watford. I don't like the GPF whatsoever. No offence, Mike. Prick. I don't like GPF. I used to use it when I was... Matt is away to Watford and I am at home to Como, I think it is. Now, let me point out, please, that when I took Milan towards the back end of last season, they were in the bottom 4. We steered them to safety. We steered them to a respectable 10th place finish. We hadn't lost a game the whole time we took over. Our first game was away to Roma, and we haven't lost a game so far this season. So just remember that for a minute. Remember, it's not on the current version, it's on an older version, because it's good search. So you go to player search, and you... Let me also point out that I'm in charge of Italy as well, okay? It's important about that. You find absolutely everybody and anybody, and because there's so many reasons for that, and that's it. In hindsight, I know it. Right, here we go. So we're kicking off against Como. Make sure I get myself a nice victory here against Como. Right, okay. Nothing going on there. We have a little bit of fucking rage here. We genuinely have a little bit of rage. This whole fucking 5-minute sketch, right, that I'm going to put in is just outrageous. Don't really like putting... I mean, he's not too bad. He's 31. I'm going to start getting rid of some of these old players at the end of this season. Hang on, Gary, I've seen your message. I will go to it in a second. I'm just keeping an eye on this for a minute. Oh, for fuck's sake! And that is... Look at that. When a player is injured and it doesn't have a percentage round it, you know there's fucking issues, don't you? Still within the rules. 3 at the back. 2 wide players. Fucking frustrates the shit out of me. Oh, come on! Fucking hell! Oh, I gave him a fucking game! I gave him a fucking game for him to give me a red card. Fucking pricks. Right, let me read this. I don't use it every save, as I say, but So, Matt has been beaten at Watford. I have lost at home to Como. My first defeat for AC Milan since my return. Bit of a tough game, really. Having an injury, having a red card, and so on and so on. Okay, so our next game is getting ready for the World Cup qualifiers that we've got for Italy. Right, okay. I just looked at my phone, right? Now, I bypassed something. Because I think we all do this, we flick through news, don't we? We flick through news, and that happens, and you'll see. And I'm going to pause it on the bit that I missed. Okay? And the comment that was staring at me in the face, right, is right bang in the middle. O'Connor is a legend. No. I'm not selling Maslov. I know he got me a 5, but I'm not prepared. I'm certainly not going to sell him to you fuckers. I can't fucking believe that. I really can't. And there we have it. This is the bit that I missed. And you'll notice I miss it because I don't acknowledge it. I don't quite know what happened. I just ignored it. Following a string of bad results, Mikey Chambers has been sacked by AC Milan chairman Federico Wanka. AC Milan are now looking for a new manager. But I wasn't paying attention, but the guys on the stream were. And they have to tell me. How I didn't spot it, I don't know. I really don't. Protest outside San Siro. Now, one of the guys made a joke. Because I lost that game, he joked saying, protests outside San Siro. And so I was there looking for protests, something to do with protests. I thought he was telling the truth. Is this because I said I don't like GPF that you've decided to say that? You're getting me back, aren't you? Fucking cunts. So I'm now plotting my team against the Faroe Islands. I am still oblivious to my sacking. Oh, God. Right. Oh, it's Italy. Right. We've got back-to-back. I didn't even realise there when I went into the squad that Milan had disappeared. I'm thick as shit, ain't I? Games. The Faroe Islands and then Northern Ireland. Miguelicho suspended. Brilliant. It kicks in a minute. Leave you in. Yeah, I'm going to leave him in. Matt writes something. Yeah, I'm going to give you a chance now then. In fact, either you or you. Okay. He's done well, hasn't he? He's done well. 6 games gone. It's coming. I think I might. I waffled onto myself. Yeah, I think we've got to do that, haven't we? Right. Who's been sacked, sorry? Oh, God. Hey? What the fuck? And now I've realised. You should... You're fucking shitting me! You are fucking shitting me! What the fuck? Oh my God! I lost 1 game! I wasn't paying attention! Now this, right, for me, I had a conversation with Matt, and the best thing that's ever happened on any one of our streams of this save is when we were both in Italy, and he lost the title on the last game of the season. He drew 0-0 with Lecce, and I won 4-2 or 4-3 against Atalanta, something like that. And my reaction was crazy, and I had my camera on that point. But this is a new fucking level. We were talking about sackings and clubs, and now they've said I'm on my own club. I'm in my own club. I've been sacked live on stream. I'm fucking speechless. I'm absolutely speechless. I'm absolutely absolutely fucking gobsmacked. So at the international breaks, we're third in the table. Unbelievable. I mean, I can look at it now and see the funny side of it, but I'll be honest with you, at the time, I was fucking raging. I was more... You know when you're shocked, right, and your mouth opens and it just pauses open and your tongue's hanging out, and it's been like, what the fuck? I don't know what to say. I honestly do not know what to fucking say. I even, right. So surely after I rejected that offer, So I remember seeing Maslov and saying I'm not going to sell him, especially to you cunts. I cannot believe it. Honestly, I'm absolutely fucking stunned. Unfucking believable. And do you know what else is unbelievable? Look at all these teams available. What, is there a trend going about? I knew you were gonna do that, Matt. I fucking knew you were gonna do that. Do you know what? But I'm still at Italy. Okay, let me play the Italy game. Sorry about that, guys. My phone went and it was an important call, so I figured I'd leave this going. So yeah, the short and long of it is, you know, you've worked it out. So the question is where do I go to? Now I did apply for Corinthians and I was offered it, but a bit of feedback from the guys, Brazil's. I mean, I said I'd never go back to Brazil. In all honesty, I think maybe the lure of an easy league and a lot of money and a big stadium. Who knows? But if I just quickly flick to the very end, we've remained as manager of Italy, very convincingly. But I'm going to show you exactly where we finish up. This is where we go to. We end up at Aston Villa. There you see Villa. So we went for Villa. We were looking also at Wetteren in Belgium. That was an option. Between them, Corinthians. We looked at Sunderland as well, maybe. But we've ended up taking Aston Villa. They're in the second tier. They're in the second tier of the game. So they're not... let's see if we can rewind this back to... I think they're in the top 6, I think. Yeah, so I've spent a lot of time, actually. Yeah, that's it. So, there we go. This is part 90. Matt remains at Liverpool. I am in England with Aston Villa. You couldn't script it. Now, the fact that I've got the Italy job still is actually a really good thing. So that is the game on, and that is where we're at. Until next time from me, guys, take it easy.